Hey, what's up? I'm Mike. I'm the BMW 525i guy. I'm super excited to be with you. Thanks for being here. The goal for this channel is to connect with you and to connect over this BMW, the things that you enjoy, and just to have conversations. Really, my goal is to have this be kind of like a live conversation. Ultimately, at some point, we'll do that. But I'm hoping I can do this without doing video edits so that it's genuine and that we can have conversations over things that really matter. So first thing, let me show you the BMW. All right, so you can see we're doing a lot of work here. I got things torn apart. And right now we're working on the VANOS on this 2003 BMW 525i. It's E39 and it's the M54 engine. It's a straight six and it's a 2.5 liter. And so I'll take you through all the things that I'm doing, the things that I've been working on to really get this thing restored. There's a few things that really need to be done, but the biggest thing right now, you'll see this, oh man, from the VANOS. I heard some rattling in here and it was not good. It goes right here. It broke off. So I've got some pieces to replace. But what I need to do is take off the front timing cover down here and the oil pan and make sure that we don't have pieces down there. We definitely do have something down there. So this E39, it's iconic. It's 2003, like I said. And what I love about it is the interior is looking pretty dang good for the year. Manual, of course, 5-speed. And I got this as a project car. You can see that there are things to take care of. I've got the wheels off because I needed to do a brake bleed. I did some work on it and I'll go through those details. You see there's a dent right there. We got stuff everywhere here in the garage. The guy said that it got hit by a snowplow, so it came with the other lights that I'll have to replace as well. We'll do that together. So we're gonna do body work. We're gonna have to do some touch-up painting. You'll see over here, there's some damage on the door there we'll need to take care of. But my gosh, overall, for the price I got this thing, 500 bucks, it had a misfire when I got it. And the guy just didn't want to work on it anymore. And so I got it cleaned up, got it ready to go, and started doing some work, doing some diagnoses on it. And it was, I don't have experience as a mechanic. I'm a average guy and just want to learn how to do this. I'm passionate about it. I find joy in it. And that's what I want to do with you guys. I want to build this with you and show you that a normal average guy can do these things. We'll walk through this, but I've already worked on, I've taken off all the intake side. I've worked on getting the exhaust manifolds out, and I took the head off, and we did some work on, I'll go through those details, but I did some work there, got everything reassembled and got it running, and it didn't explode, which was amazing. So like I said, I want to take time to go through, have these conversations with you, things that are on my mind, and work on this car. I never really had hobbies before. I worked on a Jeep with my dad and my brother a long time ago when I was in high school. I'm 43, and so this was back in late 90s that we were working on this Jeep CJ7. It was an 83, or no, it was an 87, and it was awesome. We loved it, and it was fun to work on. We didn't do any engine work, but we did body work on it, and a bit of suspension work on it as well, interior, and we got the thing running pretty well. And so my son, my oldest son, who's 19 now, he absolutely loves cars, and that got me into thinking, yeah, I could really love this. And he finally got me to go to a Cars and Coffee with him, and I loved it. And I remember going to one last summer, and I saw some old BMWs that were restored, and I just fell in love with it. But also, I was back in Germany when I was just out of high school, and I remember seeing a black BMW sitting in a driveway, and it was an M5, and I thought, this is the perfect car for me. I would love this someday, and at some point, maybe it could become true. And what I want to do, honestly, I've been thinking, I'm going to work my way through these 5 Series, these for the E39. I'm going to restore this thing with you guys. We're going to go through all the work. It's going to get running. It's going to look sick. And then we're going to move on. Maybe just not every single series within the 5 Series, or model within this 5 Series, but and if we could do this, and then maybe a 540 with the V8, and then ultimately my goal would be to restore an M5 with you guys, and doing it with these conversations, right? Because I think it's important to have community and to connect with people, and that's what I want to do here. I'm hoping that I can get 10 minutes of recording or content here on each video. I'm going to post it on YouTube and Instagram, and hopefully we can build a group of people where we can connect together. People that love BMW or love cars and love these older cars. I think they look just incredible, especially when they're restored. And so that's the goal. And let's talk about things on the way. I mean, like I said, I think the community is super important. I think having a hobby is super important as well. For a long time, I have a family that it's wonderful, and that's amazing to have. But I also think that it's important to have something for you, and something that you can look forward to as well, that you can connect with, and really find some meaning and purpose behind. And I think that's going to be great. I also came across another guy on YouTube the other day that was just talking about just life in general. He said, "Oh man, we're cooked," and I don't know. I think humanity has a lot of opportunity, and I think we can come together in these communities and build each other up. And I think that's why this is important. And I also was just kind of learning about connecting on Instagram and YouTube, and the things that are important, and the way that it's going to be that people are going to like to connect. And it sounds like the near future, people are really going to want to do it in more of a live format where it's just real. And I love that. I think that's exactly what I want to do, to be able to connect with you all. And I love watching content from other people, like Day Off DIY. Guy is working on BMWs, restoring them, and giving them away for free. I think that's so awesome. And that community and that connection is amazing. So I want to do that. I want to be part of that. I think it would be just a really cool thing. So let's do it together. If you know people that are interested in this kind of stuff, I mean, we can talk about anything, and I'm looking forward to it because I think it's important. I think we have a good opportunity, and working through this BMW is going to be amazing. Oh yeah, so what I'm going to do is actually film some content. I got the BMW back in the last summer, 2025, and I cleaned it up inside, and started working on diagnosing the issues that were there. And there was a misfire on the third cylinder. And so I went through and filmed some content, thinking I would send it out to my son and my brother. And now I have that for you guys. So what I'll do is, it's late January 2026 right now. So I will post that content. So we're kind of going back, and then we'll go forward from there. So maybe I can voice over some of that or something. I have no idea. I'll figure it out. But I want to show that process that I took to diagnose the issue, the steps that I took, so that if you're working on something like this, especially for the E39 and a 525 or 530, those kind of things where the engine is very similar and the layout in the engine bay is similar too. That's cool because a lot of people have the 3 Series with the M54 engine. So the work on the engine is the same, but some of the layout's a little different. And so I'll walk through all those things because I was looking for a lot of content online, YouTube University, to try to figure this stuff out. And I'm still learning it, but I want to show like the average guy or girl or kid, whoever, teenager, whoever's watching this, you can do it. And it's very rewarding and satisfying to go through that. You'll notice my garage is a mess, and that's something I think we'll work on together as well. Maybe we can get some organization put together while we chat, and we can talk about the tools that I have or that you need to work on this kind of car. But we're gonna do a lot of stuff. First off, the engine. If the engine's not gonna run, then there's no reason to do the rest of it. But we'll work through the engine, the suspension, the brakes, probably the exhaust as well, because the guy that I got it from cut off the muffler so he could straight pipe it. And so there's work to be done. But if you're willing and you're able and you want to, put in the work, and you'll see that there's a lot that you can do. So I'm super excited to do this, and I was super nervous to just speak to the camera myself. I don't know why. It's new, it's different, but it's a cool opportunity, and we do it together, right? And so I'm looking forward to this. So I'm gonna start posting some of the I'll post this video first, and then I'll start posting the content, the things that I did with the compression tests, and I ended up scoping the cylinder to see what was going on. But there were a few other things that I did, like an overnight soak on the pistons, and I'll talk about that because it was actually pretty funny what happened in the morning. And yeah, we're gonna do this together, and it's gonna be really cool. So I'm looking forward to it. This thing's gonna look so nice when we're done, and it's gonna be so fun to drive. I gotta tell you, even when there was a misfire, the thing wanted to move, and it was just so fun to drive. But we're gonna get this thing going, and I'll talk through all the issues that I've seen, or and the things that I've done, so that we can experience this together. And you have questions for me, let me know. And things that you want to talk about, let's do it. Because after 43 years of life, almost next month, but it's I have learned some stuff, and I've experienced some stuff too, some difficult things, and I think it only helps that we are open and talk about it, because we build that community together, and building that small community, I think it has a ripple effect and can help heal the things that we've gone through, or the things that we are currently going through, for ourselves, our families, our communities, our nation. We can get through it. So I'm looking forward to it. So we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna have conversations, whatever you want to talk about, or whatever's on my mind, I'm gonna bring up, and we're gonna fix this BMW because it's so freaking cool, and it's amazing. So, all right, I'm Mike, the BMW 525i guy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.